Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Priyanka and you're watching this video on My Food Zone. Today I'm going to show you guys how to make eggless vanilla sponge cake. So let us have a close look at the ingredients. We need 1 and 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour or maida, 1 cup of milk, 1/4 cup of milk powder, 1/4 cup of unsalted butter, 1/4 teaspoon baking soda, 3/4 teaspoon baking powder, 1/8 cup cornstarch, half a cup plus 2 tablespoons powdered sugar, a pinch of salt, 1 teaspoon white vinegar, 1/4 teaspoon vanilla extract. I'm going to start the process of making my cake by creaming some butter along with some powdered sugar. For this process, I'm taking a 1/4 cup of unsalted butter. I'm using Amul butter. You could use any butter of your choice, but it should be unsalted. To the butter, I'm going to add 3/4 cup of powdered sugar, half a cup plus quarter. If you do not have powdered sugar at home, it is okay. You can take the same quantity of regular granulated sugar in a mixer jar and grind it into a very fine powder. With the help of a whisk, I am going to mix the butter along with the powdered sugar until it forms a nice creamy paste. It might take some time in the starting, but once the butter starts to mix with the sugar, it would be perfect. I am using an electric beater to speed up the process. You can continue the same with the hand whisk. As you can see, the butter is combined very well with the sugar and it has resulted in a nice and creamy paste. So this is what we are looking for. Now let us get on to making our milk mixture. So for this, I am going to take 1 cup of warm milk. To the warm milk, I am going to add a 1/4 cup of milk powder. So the reason why I told milk should be warm is the milk powder will mix quite quickly in warm rather than cold. I am using Nestle milk powder. You could use any milk powder of your choice. With the help of a whisk, give it a gentle mix until there are no lumps. To the milk mixture, I am going to add a 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla essence. Again, give it a good mix. Now both the wet ingredients are done. Let us get on to the dry ingredients. For this, place the sift on top of your bowl, into which I am going to add 1 and 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour or maida, 1/8 cup of cornstarch, 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda, half a teaspoon of baking powder, a pinch of salt. Sift these ingredients very well. Pour your milk mixture into the dry ingredient batter. With the help of a whisk, just mix until the milk is combined with the dry ingredient, and then you can continue with a spatula. So as you can see, our cake batter is now done. I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of vinegar only at the end. That is when you're going to transfer your cake batter into the cake tin. So it's really important you add the vinegar only at this time, not any time earlier. Give it a gentle mix. I have taken a 7-inch cake mold and I have lined them with a parchment paper. Now I'm going to empty my cake batter into the tin. Tap your tin so that you can remove the air bubbles. So as you can see, this is the cooker that I'm going to use for baking my cake. I have lined the bottom with sand and I've placed the cake stand. So some people might use a pressure cooker. So what you have to do is you have to remove the gasket as well as the whistle. So as you can see, my cake is inside the cooker and now I'm going to close and bake this for about 30 minutes on a medium to low flame. So it's very important it should be medium to low. So guys, as you can see, it's after 30 minutes my cake is done. I'm going to check the cake. Oh, it's so clean, which means your cake is done perfectly. I'm going to allow this to come to room temperature. So I have covered the cake with a cloth just to prevent the top from cracking. If you leave your cake open like that until it comes to room temperature, your cake is going to crack. So now it's time to demold our cake. So So as you can see guys, it's nice and golden brown. And as I had said that your cake didn't crack on the top, it's because you have covered your cake with the cotton cloth. So it just prevented your cake from cracking. So now let me show you a piece of the cake. It might look so heavy, but it's not that heavy because it's really light and airy inside. So as you can see guys, our cake is done. So it's nice, light and spongy. Just to check, just press your cake very gently and you can see the way it comes back. So it shows that your cake is really fluffy and aerated inside. So this is it guys, our eggless vanilla sponge cake is done. Please do try this recipe at your home and do not forget to like, share as well as subscribe my YouTube channel.